It was so threatening. I couldn't breathe properly. I felt so cold. She looked at my eyes and unnatural and spooky things started to happen as Andesha entered her new house. Will she be able to save her and her loved ones from the haunting of the ride? Experience fear. In the creepy pages of this gothic adventure, indulge yourselves in the creepy world of the unknown. Hi, I'm Kubbra Sait and I'm reading Cursed by Anusree Neogi on WattPad.com. My house could be seen up in the mountains from there, enveloped in fog, giving it an uncanny look. Suddenly, a very cold breeze blew past me, making me shiver, and I heard a very faint whisper of a woman, and it felt as if she were uttering my name. I was startled. I looked everywhere, but couldn't find anyone. Anywhere. A shiver ran down my spine. I turned my gaze towards the house and I froze in my place. It looked like candlelight coming from the attic and somebody was standing there. Although it was quite far away, yet amongst the sinister darkness up in the hills, I could spot the faint candlelight and the shadow that moved past it. There was something about the lake that made me feel uneasy. The cold, freezing wind made my hand numb. With a loud thunder, it started to rain. I immediately closed the window and stood still in fear as I realized there was a hand impression on the glass of my window. Whose hand impression is this? I asked myself, my voice almost choking. But the most creepy part was that the hand had 6 fingers, which definitely could not be mine or my sis's. We were walking down the stairs to check the main switch, which was situated beside the basement door, when suddenly I felt a strong grip on my shoulder. In shock, I turned around and I saw a woman looking at me. It was not my sister, it was someone else. Her eyes were black like a void, as if it would consume him. The flickering candlelight in the other hand illuminated her pale skin. My eyes widened in fear. My breathing became shallow. Go away, she spoke. Her voice so cold, it was merely a whisper. But it was so threatening, like a warning. Chill ran down my spine. I couldn't breathe properly. I felt so cold. She looked at my eyes and blew off the candle. The smoke lingering in the air, leaving me in this ceaseless darkness. I felt numb. Couldn't sense the torch I was holding in my hand, and I had no idea when it stopped working. Everywhere was pitch dark. Unable to comprehend what was happening, I stood there, still, perplexed. I dodged back immediately and tried to run away. She became furious, caught my head, dragged me inside the attic. I flinched in pain as I tried to get away from her clutch. She threw me onto the floor. The cold, hard wood thrust against my back and lunged forward to stab me in the heart. My eyes widened in fear, seeing the sharp knife as I moved my body in utter reflex, barely managing any fatal blow. But the knife cut through my skin, below my ribcage. I screamed in pain as I struggled under her. She held the knife over me, trying to stab me again, while I tried to stop her with my hands. I shoved her pale hands away, which resulted her in losing the knife in the darkness. She immediately caught hold of my throat to kill me, pinned me down to the ground. Die now, you bitch! She screamed, choking me. Her death grip wouldn't allow me to breathe. I was coughing, gagging. I couldn't feel my face, and my lips started to become dry. I was losing my consciousness. I knew my life was near death. But I was not ready to give up so soon. I tried my best to free myself from the death grip, but her hands were too strong and cold. Finally, I managed to kick her at the stomach and she fell back, crouching in pain. As she got away, I tried to breathe, coughing. Coughing roughly, I crawled to get away. I got up on my feet, taking support of walls, trying to balance my body. And as I was trying to run away, she caught me by my leg and pulled me inside the attic. I fell down, crying in pain and fear, yelling for someone to come and save me. But before anyone could come, she threw me inside the dark room and locked the door.